One Piece in theories is like peanut butter and jelly. If peanut butter and jelly did not go well together, like I swear to God, they just be giving anybody platforms. And I'm the one that has to suffer. These people get to sit there all day, making the most horrendous, nonsensical, fairy tale theories. It's funny I'm saying fairy tale as if like One Piece is a real story, but whatever, right? And I'm the one that has to consume them. This is the content I get. So nevertheless, let's read this theory, okay? That states, what if the One Piece is the manga itself? This right here is the One Piece. I found it, guys. It's taken Luffy over 1,000 episodes. All I had to do was go to my local bookstore. It's right here in my hands. This theory by NGC6369. I don't know why they're crediting this guy. I feel like maybe they should have just doxed him instead. I feel like that would have been more beneficial for everyone. But anyways, right? Man, they really credited this guy like he won a Nobel Peace Prize. If I made this theory, I would not want to be credited. This is the type of theory I make to rage bait my friends. So anyways, he suggests that that's the reason Roger laughed and named the island Laughtale once he reached it. He realized they were in a manga, and it was hilarious. Rayleigh's "we were too early" makes sense because they were too early in the manga's timeline. Whitebeard's "the world will shake" fits too, as everyone will find out they're just a character in Oda's story. No! Okay. Rayleigh's "we were too early", I get it, but Whitebeard's like "the world will shake", no matter what the One Piece is, the world will shake. Whether it's an ancient weapon, whether it's the answer to the Void Century, whether it is literally a button that causes earthquakes, the world will shake, okay? Like I don't get what goes through people's head, okay? Oda always said the One Piece is physical. Maybe it's physical in our world. Gear 5's black and white design matches how Luffy appears in the manga. No. When was this theory made? This theory was made by someone who's colorblind. Because clearly he said it's black and white like in the manga, which means he's seen it animated. It's not like he's referring to the manga version of Luffy. He's saying the animated version is black and white and not black and purple. This is simply not correct. Imagine Luffy's reaction when he learns he's not real. He was... and all this was just for our entertainment. Wait, this was low-key kinda evil. Doesn't "I left everything the world has to offer" make perfect sense now? You remember how Roger said "I left everything the world has..." No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Only way I will allow for this to be the One Piece, or I guess because this is just like the first volume, like one piece of the One Piece, right? Is if once Luffy figures out that he is nothing but a character, he opens a wormhole into our dimension and joins us in the real world. That is the only way I am accepting this as an ending. Luffy has to join us along with the rest of the crew in the real world, you know, and liberate the world, right? Take down, let's not get political here, but take down Israel, right? And him figuring out he's not even real. That just defeats the whole purpose of the story. He becomes worse than Eren Yeager. Because at least Eren had this perception of freedom in his head, right? And he thought he achieved it, even though if you're a slave to freedom, you're not really free, right? By the way, I keep looking at myself. I'm forgetting I gotta look up here. You guys are here, my bad. But Luffy, the whole point is he doesn't chase freedom. Well, I guess he kind of does. There is a spider on my wall. Why would you be here? Right? Then the whole story is for nothing. One Piece is a story of hope and optimism, right? So everything Luffy's ever worked for, we're gonna have to find out that it was predictated by Oda, even though it obviously was because it's a story. But he's gonna have to find out. So then that defeats the whole purpose. He's not even free. He's Oda's creation, and even he knows he's Oda's creation. This one part really pisses me off. He's saying this like it's like a mic drop. Doesn't "I left everything the world has to offer" there make perfect sense now? How does that make perfect sense? Same thing with Whitebeard's, like "the world will shake" if it's too. How? Anyways, I'm definitely making this a series, the worst One Piece theories on the internet. It just makes me mad that anybody is just allowed to do this. Like, people need to start training for their theory license. You We can't just have anybody out there making theories for us. It's just not gonna work no more. NGNC or whatever his name was. If I ever meet you in the real world, it's gonna be a long day for you, bucko. Anyways, that's it for now, man. I wanna leave. Bye bye.